protests intensifying overnight in Minneapolis. 4 police officers were fired after their involvement in the death of George Floyd.
And again, that is the 3rd precinct. And what you hear are people who are cheering in this crowd as this police precinct goes up in flames.
I want to be clear in how I characterize this. This is mostly a protest. It is not, generally speaking, unruly.
Honor the memory of George Floyd. Honor his memory. They have to get tougher. And by being tougher, they will be honoring his memory. But they cannot let that happen. When I saw a policeman run by a mayor who I think is probably a very good person, but he's a radical left mayor. When I saw the policeman running out of a police station for that police station to be abandoned and taken over, I've never seen anything so horrible and stupid. Antifa, it's a lot of radical left bad people, and they've got to be taught that you can't do this.
So do not get it twisted and think that, oh, this is something that has never happened before, and then this is so terrible, and where are we, and these savages and all of that. This is how this country was started.
I kind of ignore what President Trump says.
You ignore him, but at the same time, he's been continuing to tweet and speak out today. He's attacking the protesters, saying it's part of the far left.
I am mobilizing all available federal resources, civilian and military, to stop the rioting and looting, to end the destruction and arson, and to...
He calls them thugs? Who is the thug here? Hiding in a bunker? Hiding behind a suit? Who is the thug?
Disperse the area.
Mr. President, that's America. That's America. No horses rising up on their hind legs to push back peaceful protest.
And please, show me where it says that protests are supposed to be polite and peaceful, because I can show you that outraged citizens are the ones who have made America what she is and led to any major milestones.
Some federal officials have accused Antifa of being a major cause of violence in the nationwide protests following the killing of George Floyd. While a few anti-fascists have been arrested, most are doing things like looking out for white supremacists or serving as street medics.
Angry mobs are trying to tear down statues of our founders, deface our most sacred memorials, and unleash a wave of violent crime in our cities.
That was just a little small portion of the president's weekend of unending toxic racial grievance. Antifa does not even really exist as a coherent organization in any traditional sense. Certainly not in the way the president and the right wing imagine.
You disavow the violence from Antifa? That's happening in Portland right now?
That's a myth that's being spread only in Washington, D.C.
On the Republican side, the focus is pretty clear here. It's showing what, in the way they paint it, as though Antifa is out burning down every American city, and that is probably the largest single threat to American democracy right now.
The rioting has to stop. Chris, as you know and I know, it's showing up in the polling. It's showing up in focus groups. It is the only thing right now that is sticking.
How can they make the argument when some people believe that the president has contributed to the chaos that we're seeing in the streets?
You think he's actually rooting for violence, that he wants violence because it allows him to claim a law and order mantle?
Sure, and because it takes everybody's eye off the ball.
If you look at what's happening, Joe Biden is the one who has repeatedly condemned the violence and called for peaceful demonstrations. Donald Trump has not done that. Donald Trump has not done that. Donald Trump has not done that. Donald Trump has not done that.